Hello, my viewers. Good day. You are welcome to another edition of Fakon Empire Talk Show. Here today, I have another big fish. A fish we expect to see. This is Fakon Empire, like I tell you. We are Nigeria, they carry last. Big dog, not the back. Talk, not the full basket. I got my president here today. Number one citizen in Nollywood. Ejezie Emeka Rollas, MON, President, Actor Guild of Nigeria. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you. Empire Talk Show. Nigeria they carry last. We dey here. Now London now we dey so we don't land. Wetin dey happen?
Baba, we do. Because as Baba will be, anybody will see you, will not get up, you not see me, not get the picture of Baba for your house. So I respect that. And it's my pleasure seeing you again, like I said. Baba, I carry you come my studio today, you know, like so many expectations where we expect from your hand, and the way your viewers and fans never even get opportunity to hear or, you know, talk to you about, you know. That make me carry come back on Empire as Nigeria they carry last because that year they happen. So as we did here, sir, I know you'll be two times president. So for you to be 2 times president, that will not be joke, you know. President, they get president elected twice. Baba, I give you kudos.
Thank you.
Yes, so for that reason, the way I dey see Nollywood presently be like say it don't different from the way it first be back in the days, you know. So, but still, I be Nollywood actor, not be everything I say understand. Yeah, but the progress we dey Nollywood today, the standard, the level, and the quality of production, how did you work it out? Because I believe say most of them dey your hand.
Okay, Falcon Empire Show. First of all, make I talk am like this. You know, say Nollywood industry, it dey too big. Different people dey inside. Inside Nollywood, because say Nollywood no get entry point and exit point. Different people enter from different tribe, different walks of life. You get people wey be say they no plan to go school from day one. They can't see acting, begin do them. So those ones, you know, go treat them with people where they go school, their behavior. You get people where they say they go school, get the talent, can't enter industry. You go treat those ones different way. So first, we start and like begin talk to people how we needed the industry to change. Because if not this same business, where Americans they do, British people they do, Mexico they do, Indians they do. We must do them with that standard. And for us to do them for that standard, we must create rules and regulations where go they work. Make it be like our own different. So with my team, my national executive officers where they work with, they can't understand my vision. Say, but I say this man, he get vision to where we they go. Because before this, my first tenure and second tenure, it can't look like say actors in Nigeria, they don't get direction. So first thing we begin to say, no, we must make Actors Guild, they very visible. Because if you know they visible, you know go get bargaining power. When you tell somebody, say, at the Actors Guild, then go first ask you, waiting the Actors Guild. But when we change the narrative, people begin hear about the guild and waiting the guild they do. Like before we came to power, you two hear say actors they sick. They come Instagram, begin beg money. We change them. Say no, we go create health insurance program, create insurance. The welfare of an actor became very paramount for us. You go notice say something like that no they happen again like before. Before now many people go to the internet, they beg money, and all of them are actors. That we bring them, we introduce them, it begin happen. So today now actors get health insurance, they get insurance for life, and they're making things work. Many other things we will introduce for the Actors Guild of Nigeria, we make Nollywood the change. These days, we check how much then they pay an average actor. Because e get people wey dey do this work, na there their hope dey to feed their family. Some get children on top. So there is way if actor dey act, you know they see money, don't stop. Because we dey take am very serious. If you producer, you employ actor, you no pay the actor, we sef go come for the matter. Because the work wey actors guild dey do na to take care of the welfare of an average actor. No matter how small you are or how big. You get big actor wey dem go employ as a contract. You default that contract. The actor fit no get time because he dey enter another job to begin go fight for that contract wey dey fail. He doesn't need to. All he needs to is to enter the next job, report the matter to us. We'll go on his behalf or her behalf and clear that matter.
Wow. I know say a lot they really go on because I really check them out, the improvement, the development, and that area where you talk about actors' welfare. You know, say Nollywood actor they sick, they come out on the line, come they beg for money and all that. Yes, for some time now, that thing don't really reduce. It don't die down. You know, I know say people must talk. You know, these days with camera full everywhere. So somebody if he come greet you because he want to know what's in your mind, you don't know where that picture go reach. So I really respect that area because that area now one of our problem or our areas where we not really like to see our legend actors say, you know, there's a certain situation like that. So the average payment of 15, where you talk about, you know, how the average payment take come up and how it take the work. Why they ask? Because there are some old actors, there are some actors that are trending, and there are some, you know, waka pass actors.
First of all, that one a very small thing because we have Actors Guild of Nigeria in 34 states of Nigeria. By the way, we are the largest gathering of actors in the cultural sector in Africa. We are present in 34 states in Nigeria. And all these states have chairmen who take orders from the National Executive Council. We have found out that many producers take advantage of, because there are no jobs in Nigeria, you now make it look like you're doing a favor to an actor who is on your set. You're not doing him any favor. If the actor doesn't know how to act, you will not employ him. And because some of these people become very gullible, and then these new actors who didn't know ab initio that we get union or we get Actors Guild, will fall prey to these deceptive producers. But now we have said that if you're playing a role that has like 2 or 10 scenes, nobody should be paid anything less than from 15 and 20,000 naira upwards. Now, every average actor must know this. But if you don't know, then you'll be working on ignorance. And that ignorance level is what we are trying to reduce by creating different media platforms to reach out to all of us. You notice that very recently I appointed some special advisors to help pilot the affairs of the guild. And among them, you have notable names. You have the Nancy Sime, Alexi Kubo, Deyemi Okolawon, Dr. Alex Okoroji, all of these people in the mainstream of the work. Because when they are not there, it will look as if nothing is happening. And since then, every actor in Nigeria believes and understands that Actors Guild is really doing a great job. We will not finish all the work. Me, I won't want to finish the work because if I finish it, the next president will not have anything to do. So I'm doing my best to make sure that the much we are able to do in this administration will lay a very good foundation for the next person to come.
Yes, you're doing very well, sir. You are doing very well. In terms of the payments we talk about, when it comes to payments, did you pay the registered actor, the one we register and the one we never registered? Because I know say Actor Guild of Nigeria, the same people, they go, location to see, people when they get task force, because some of us just the waka enter and some of us register with AGN. So you know how they go now, because belle must chop. And some of us now, we still need a cheap article, just sort of a small thing.
No, the difference between a registered member and non-registered member is that a registered member has welfare packages. A non-registered member does not have those packages. It's not by payment.
Yeah.
The payment is standard. But you see that if a non-registered member has a problem, the guild will not fight for you.
Okay.
So the essence of you becoming a member of the guild is to be sure that when you have issues, the guild can come for you. Do you understand? So there's no difference whether you are not a registered or non-registered member, no. But if you're a registered member, we have fee issues, the guild will come on your behalf and deal with it.
Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Another area when I want to ask about, because it be like, one funny question or so. I dey hear say, they go say this movie are from this region, this one are from this region, or, make you understand more. They'll say Asaba movie, Edo movie, the Northern movie. So I don't really understand them, because whether Nollywood divide or there be one or me, I don't know. Then you can't hear Yoruba wood. So Baba, you as a guy pata, I beg you, may you let us know. I need to hold you for this point.
No. Sometimes people that make these statements simply expose their ignorance. Film has a language, and that language is just one language. But because of tribal sentiments, which usually comes from people who either they are wired to be tribalists, you find out that they are the ones who are pushing this narrative. They will tell you about a film from different woods. But the truth is, we have one Nollywood, we have one filmmaking industry in Nigeria. If you decide to attach yourself because you're a regional practitioner, it's a different thing. It doesn't affect the quality of what we do. But you see, it is also a fact that you may be practicing in a remote area and you don't have access to modern day equipment to make very good cinematic films. It is possible for people to rate you down because they feel your film doesn't measure to a certain quality of film he or she has seen. And you now find out that one problem that entertainers have is that they believe they must force you to accept what they are doing. That's entertainment worldwide. So somebody who is not in your industry does not know all of these things. And you cannot force the person to reason like you. So individuals who are not filmmakers or who are not practicing in Nollywood can as much as tell you that this film is a Asaba film. He or she has the right to display his ignorance. You mustn't believe him. If you cannot believe him, educate him. He will not say it next time.
Yeah.
So most people I have come across who try to make derogatory statements about some films from different quarters, I've educated them that even in Hollywood, there are bad films. It's not every film in Hollywood that is good. In every sector, in every, if you go to the legal department of legal system, you go to court, they will tell you there are charge and bail lawyers. You understand the point?
Yes.
There are senior advocates of Nigeria. There are normal lawyers who are also, but all of them are what? Lawyers. Do you understand the point?
Yes.
So, but figures, maybe the amount they charge for cases they stand for may make them different, or how much they have stayed in the system. You understand? So some of these tribal filmmakers try to promote this tribal sentiment, but it's not supposed to be so.
Well done, sir. I hear that area very clear, very, very clear. Some other area they we see it disturb people like us. We want to do better film, better movie, So when you restart well, they follow your footstep. the areas of cinema for Nigeria. So it be like say get certain films where they go or certain people film where they go cinema. A good may you let us know because now the truth word be that. Because imagine somebody use plenty money, grand money, to do film, then begin the beg cinema from one cinema house to another one, you know. So he get the area where Atogi of Nigeria, they feel the help.
Okay, let me explain something about that one. You see, filmmaking is a business. And I've never seen somebody who wants to do any business without asking questions. All I have seen in some people who are practicing this business is that they don't ask questions to start their business. And what do? Somebody, you get money, and then somebody asks you about filmmaking. You begin to invest without understanding what you're doing. If you want a project to go to cinema, first ask a question: which cinema do I want to do this business with? Find out their specifications. There are cameras you cannot use to film such a project. When you don't ask these questions, once you finish your project, you bring it to a Genesis cinema. They will pass it through quality control to check what you have done. If they pass it through their quality department and find out that you didn't use the specified equipment they need for cinema, there's no how they're not going to reject your film. So when they now reject your film, you come back to begin to complain that you spent 10 million making a film and you are begging cinema. No. Film is business. There's no business on earth. If you carry good business, good product, consumers will be looking for you. But if you carry a bad product, nobody will look at you. So if you're a filmmaker, maybe either you're advised by somebody to make a film that you're going to have turnover, you need to get explanation that, okay, this 20 million where you want bring do this film, it not go come out in 1 year because film na process. You go shoot the film for March, then we go use 2 months edit am, then we go use 2 months do distribution survey, we go use another 1 month do media. So now by December we go fit put the film for cinema.
Wow.
You don't go and tell somebody to give you money and tell him that this 20 million you are bringing by this is April, this 20 million by May now you start reaping, and then by May you are still editing. The man comes back to you and says, how have I not started making money? You now start that time to begin to explain to him. So a lot of people just wake up and they want to be filmmakers. If you come to Nigeria today, every bush in Nigeria, every nook and cranny, you see people carrying cameras.
And location.
Telling you they are shooting. What are they shooting? I don't know.
I like that.
Spoiling the name of Nollywood. Some people have used Nollywood names to go to villages and gather market women and start doing something. Say they are making films. They are creating content.
Oh no.
Because there are no jobs. Then YouTube is paying money. Facebook is paying money. So every Tom, Dick, and Harry has a camera. They are in one bush or the other, shooting one comedy skit, shooting this and shooting that. So all of these things we are coming hard on people because some people have used carrying camera to rob. And then name of Nollywood is being mentioned.
Yeah.
So we want to clamp down on all of these people.
Thank you very much. So this one a really good area. And when you talk about so, we'll get value and we go still make money because filmmaking like business as you talk on.
Sure.
Yes. You talk about Genesis Cinema. So this Genesis Cinema, I go want make you make us understand how the Genesis Cinema take come about and what it stand for. I tell they help us.
No. I just use Genesis Cinema as an example. What I try to explain there is that every cinema have their specifications.
Correct.
According to the size of their screen.
Okay.
Now, if you want to make a film for Netflix, for instance, you go and find out what is their specifications. Try and get somebody in Netflix to guide you. If you want to make a film for DSTV, know the equipment that they desire. You cannot use a camera that is low quality to make a film you want to sell to showcase. And then when you come and present your film, they will say that this is low quality. That's just what I try to do. It's not about the cinema.
Oh,
but they all have their specifications that will make you know, okay, there's a standard you will film, all the cinemas must accept you. So you must understand the business. Okay, you must first of all understand your audience. This film I'm trying to make, to which audience? Is it global audience? Is it just Nigeria audience? Is it the Kogi people or this and that? And then when you identify that, you now say, okay, I'm making this film based on social equipment. And then you now begin to ask yourself, which characters, which cast, which actor will I use in this film that will meet to the audience I want to sell for? You now shop for them. So when you do all of these things, no cinema will reject your product.
Right.
And you will not be begging cinemas to take your, because they already know.
That's correct.
It's just like when you go to, sometimes those days where in the university, as you are graduating and you are in youth service, there are companies that come to NYSC camp to take some professionals because they need those professionals.
Yes.
I have never seen any of those companies that come, maybe pharmacies, and they will leave pharmacies and go for somebody who read another course. That's just how it is. So make a film, find out what you want to make, find out your audience, who am I making this film for? Put your acts together and do a quality job, and then cinemas will accept you.
Correct. Thanks for the teaching lesson. And I believe, say, most of us understand what you mean. And this talk where we dey talk, it go push us far, and it go help so many. So one other small thing dey wey I wan understand, because na the day na make dem know pikin, na dem dey give am name. If you born pikin, you go give am name so that the So as a matter of fact, which I know myself, Nollywood industry na be the third biggest industry for the world today. So as Nollywood be the third biggest industry, is there any other industry in the world that Nollywood have relationship with?
Okay, yes, of course. Nollywood is the third biggest industry in the world in terms of output, the quantity of films produced annually. That said, Nollywood, Actors Guild of Nigeria is a member of the Federation of International Actors, and we have very strong twining relationship with the Screen Actors Guild of America.
Wow.
And British Equity as well. But now, relationship as for production, there must be a kind of treaty between Nigeria and these countries. And I don't think our own government have been able to do so much in that regard.
Right.
Most of these productions you see Nigerians do, some of them go to those countries and hide and film them. Or if they have connection with a practitioner, they will just do and come back. But that is not the right thing. You see, every time the Nigerian government would like to leverage on the popularity of Nollywood to maybe launder the image of government. But they have not done the right thing. We are supposed to be having treaties with other countries that make film. So every year we should have an exchange program with these countries that are bigger than us. This has to be affected by government policies so that we can put funds together to do major films. We cannot continue to claim that we are the best and we're actually not doing well. An industry like Nollywood by now, the highest paid actor may be about 2 million naira or thereabout. Yeah. And then the least paid actor gets no money, if not because we have come to begin to fight it. We should do productions that just one film you will do in Nigeria, it will employ every actor. And everybody who is in that project will have good money.
That's what it's supposed to be.
So we cannot continue to be working in this mediocrity and claim that we are the best. So when you say Nollywood is the biggest industry, third, it's not about what we do, it's just about the output. We still have a lot of things to do. How can we say that we have been 25 or 27 years as Nollywood and there is no Nigerian film village? where everybody will come and do their film.
You know, they.
It's not there. Even governments that have tried to do that, you end up seeing that they concentrate more on the recreational part of that village, not the film. A film village, till today, till date, people still disturb people in their houses to use their house to film.
Oh, yes,
Such things doesn't work in a developed film industry. If you go to Bollywood, you will see that individuals own film villages.
Yeah.
We still go to normal police station where police work is going on to film.
I'm not supposed to be like that.
People still go to hospitals. People still go to offices. People still go to churches.
And these things supposed to do.
These are things that are supposed to be there,
Yeah.
built, constructed as sets, and then you come and do your project. But if you go to Asaba today, you see that individual producers are owning houses and call it film house. Somebody can just build a duplex and then set it up. So one production, but that's why if you watch African Magic, you see a particular house being used in about 6 films. The same red,
That's
the
a
same
very
red
good
chair,
one.
the same red carpet, the same everything. And
Yes.
then the day you just have bad day is when African Magic will show about 5 films. Then unfortunately, the 5 films were shot in the same house.
In the same house. Oh my
They'll just
God.
be changing sets. So you see that Nollywood has not been able to present to either individual investors or government that this business is this lucrative. If somebody like Dangote could go to Obajana and sink in billions of dollars when he has not done the return of investment, then I don't see why people like him or any other person cannot say, okay, let us do one film village for these people and see how they can do this business. So that's why we run too many risks in the Nollywood industry.
Yeah.
The same people are having problem in Delta. The other day, one actor, they were robbed. You know, they were coming back from location late nights. Things like that shouldn't be happening again. The government should take the business very seriously and set up film commissions and throw away all of these mundane departments that claim they are overseeing the industry. And let's make the film more lucrative, and then stop encouraging tribalists. Some tribal bigots trying to claim that we started Nollywood, or nobody started Nollywood. This is creative. People are working. You just carry them along as government.
Thank you, sir. I believe all my viewers going to enjoy this one. Because all these clicking and clicking questions, so that we want hear, I believe, say, man, you don't analyze many of them, and all of them don't come to light. Even me, we sit down here, I don't understand so many, of these areas where I did not know before. So, which is very good to me, and to my viewers for house, and I believe, say, when I enjoy waiting our God, Pata the talk, president for Nollywood, we come see us, we come my studio today, Fakon Empire Talk Show, where Nigeria the carry last. Talk, not the full basket. Big dog, the bag. So, the big dog, now you be among everybody. I respect you, sir. And little advice for, my youth out there, youth in Nollywood, and in general, and a little thing about Fakon Empire.
Okay, youths out there, the area where they go like here, some of them they house, then they admire, they want to be involved in Nollywood. Nollywood acting or whatever you do in Nollywood doesn't stop you from going to school. Know that school is the most important thing. If you have talent, if you no go school, the talent no go come out well. But if you go school, you go know how to apply that talent, make it come out well. So you out there watching Fakon Empire show, and you dey interested for film industry, still they go school where they go school, then they put eye small. You can also Google www.actorsguildofnigeria.org to become an actor and read about the processes. You can be an actor in any state. Let nobody convince you, say, if you know the Lagos, if you know the Asaba, you know go fit the act. No, do it from anywhere you are. Show yourself, and people will see you. Then again, Fakon Empire Talk Show. Keep watching Fakon Empire Talk Show. No touch that dialogue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. You make my day. I believe, say, the way I dey happy now, everybody wey dey listen to our Baba here, they say they happy. Thanks a lot. And everything wey Baba give us, may we use and take work on ourselves. Thanks, sir.
Thanks again.